Are we thanking God for the problems we encounter? My name is Heidi Cole. Each morning I read a short daily devotional to encourage you in God's truth and His Word. My heart is truly for that busy mom, busy woman who doesn't have time each day to turn her focal point back to God. I know because I've been there. I just realized I wasn't really straight in front of the camera, so sorry about that. I had to move over. Okay, let's get into it. Let me help you get through this day. There are many possible paths to travel between your getting up in the morning and your lying down at night. Stay alert to the many choice points along the way, being continually aware of my presence. You will get through this day one way or the other. One way is to moan and groan, stumbling along with shuffling feet. This will get you to the end of the day eventually, but there is a better way. You can choose to walk with me along the path of peace, leaning on me as much as you need. There will still be difficulties along the way, but you can face them confidently in many strengths. Thank me for each problem you encounter and watch to see how I transform trials into blessings. Okay, 1 Corinthians 10:10. And do not grumble as some of them did and were killed by the destroying angel. And Luke 1:79, to give light to them that sit in darkness and in the shadow of death, to guide our feet into the way of peace. So how are you walking through each day? Are we moaning and grumbling and shuffling our feet, or are we looking at the path of peace and leaning on God as much as we can and as much as we need to? So it doesn't mean that there's not going to be difficulties along the way, but are we thankful for those difficulties and the blessings that come from it? So I can think of an instance where when one of my children were really young, we had a really bad allergic reaction to a pistachio nut, and it was a 911 call, and it was really scary. And I think about but a week later, if that would have happened, we were in where were we? Universal, and we came across some desserts, and they actually had pistachio nuts on it. And had he had that pistachio nut then, when we were there, I don't think he would have survived, because I don't think we would have been able to get out of the park, and we wouldn't have known what was going on, his allergic reaction. But because it had happened the week earlier, we were home at the house, and he was able to get to the hospital, and he survived. And we knew then a week later to avoid and ask about those nuts. But I look at that as it was a terrible situation, and I know this is petty, but it could have been his life, and not petty in that respect, but petty in, there's bigger things in life, but it could have been much worse. But the blessing was that it happened when it happened. And there's things that in life that are going to happen to us, and are you ready to deal with it? And are you, even if it's horrible, are you going to look at it as a blessing from God? So we need to be thankful for all the things that we encounter, and thank God as He transforms our lives, even those trials, into blessings. So I hope that you have found value in this, and if you have, share it with someone you know. And if there's anything we can be praying for you, please DM us. I would love to pray for you. Thanks. Have a blessed day.